Alright you guys, so right now I'm at Red Lobster. I'm going to be doing a ultimate feast mukbang. And yeah, bear with me, I'm waiting on my food still. I'm hungry. I had a little salad and then they have the biscuits, but I try not to eat those if I can. I take them so that way I don't get too full so I can eat all my food by myself. Yeah, I don't really know how to warm lobster up at work, but I know that you can take it home and saute it. When you warm it up in the microwave, it just destroys the textures of the seafood. So I'm going to pause and I'll come back when my food gets here, and then we will rub together, you guys. Alright you guys, so the food has arrived, and as you can see it looks amazing. And I've been on this little seafood binge lately because we just had our state fair and I went there twice and I ate like one of literally everything there. I went with a bunch of friends one time, so I was able to eat their food, and that's why I'm doing this seafood. But anyhow you guys, so welcome to my channel. Please hit that like button. I know hit the like button. Like me, you guys. I like you. And then I love everybody. And then one other thing that I want to say is, if you haven't been here before, welcome to my channel. Stay as long as you like, and you can outstay your welcome. You'll never be unwelcome here. Even the haters are welcome here. We'll motivate them. Anyhow, yeah, so let me just thank God for this wonderful food that He's blessed me to be able to afford to have. It's not always like this. But yeah, I'm really thankful for the meal that I'm about to receive and partake in, you guys. Yeah, so let's get started. So we have the lobster. It's like a little tail. The scampi. If you know what's in the feast, then you know I got a potato. Yummy. Everything's falling out. Instead of a crab claw, I got a piece of succulent salmon. Oh my God, that looks so good. And then there's also these wonderful fried shrimp, so that's good too. Then I had a Caesar salad that I just kind of snacked on until they came. And then obviously, you know, we got the wonderful famous biscuits that they have. So yeah, there's a lot going on in the road, you guys. I try to like really focus on always being a better, positive person. It doesn't work sometimes, but most of the time it does. I don't keep toxic people in my life at all. Right now I'm trying to grow my channel. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers and their channels and stuff, and I actually really appreciate the ones that stay the same, the ones that do not change. And I know that it's probably hard sometimes when you come from nothing and then you approach something or whatever is worth more to you at that time in your life, where you either decide to change or you decide to stay the same and you just accept your blessings. And you know, you don't owe anybody anything, but respect goes a long way. It's not given, which sometimes it is, but it's earned. That's that real respect that's deserving. And I'm subscribed to a lot of channels, but at the same time I'm kind of battling with unsubscribing to a lot of channels. When you're blessed, you be blessed. You don't boast, you stay humble. And so it's hard when I see someone come from one thing and then they turn and receive more, and then they forget kind of who they are or what their real blessing is, and what their real gift was, if it was a gift at all. You know what I'm saying? And you'll never see me being fake on this channel, that's for sure. But I understand some people switch and change just to try to get views or make a little bit more, or to intimidate people, which intimidation, that's not even cool either, you know. So the shrimp is good. I've been really enjoying a lot of other YouTubers' channels. Shout out to Tasha and Steph. Shout out to B Love and her new sauce. Shout out to Choice. I love you so much.
Hi. Thank you.
Shout out to Storm Monroe. Shout out to Tasha K and her new baby. And shout out to Tierra and Ken. They're engaged, but I always feel like they were married anyway. They are so beautiful. I couldn't sleep last night, so I watched a lot of their videos, some that I've seen multiple times. Just to see somebody or a couple that are down for each other. I don't know who's down the most, but I don't think you can compare it. And then also shout out to Damo and them amazing videos you've been making, girl. And the new baby. But I hope that I can touch a lot of people and inspire a lot of people by, you know, the food that I like to eat, the food that I like to cook, as well as just, I got a jiggy ass swag. Ooh. But I'm going to edit that out. And I love just life. I love people. I can actually find the good in any person, which is crazy. But we're supposed to stick together, not try to stick apart. There's nothing wrong with being individual, but when it works against other people and hurts other people's feelings, that's not okay. So just because I like you doesn't mean that I agree with everything that you are saying or doing. So don't never get thick-headed, big-headed. Stay humble. Keep all those blessings rolling in, because if not, those could very well be curses that you're getting. And I'm not even going to really bash anybody right now, but this is clearly inspired by some of the YouTubers and their channels that I've seen, and I just sometimes don't get it, but I understand why it gets like that. I'm not inspired by any material, anything like that. I'm inspired by food, fashion, and like that one word. It's really good, you guys. I don't know what I was thinking to come eat all this, but I got this other sauce over here, but it's good. I can't even eat all this. I'm just telling you now. I be having big tummy dreams on a little tummy budget. I have this guy that I need to get in touch with. He's going to help me edit my videos and get them all up and legit. So you guys expect my channel to improve. I went through a move recently and I lost a lot of my new equipment that I was going to use to make my channel what I want it to be. I want to come across with good quality as well as material for you guys. And I don't cry over anything. I just what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And the reason why I lost this stuff was just because of a move. And I had to pick and choose clearly within a couple hours what I wanted to take. So what I took is my kids' stuff, like their photo albums, and I realized I forgot some of the stuff, like pictures and stuff that I actually never can get back. No one called me I left the house full of nice furniture, clothing, but all that stuff I can get back again, you guys. With every storm comes another rainbow. So just be inspired. This is really good, you guys. This is the part of the lobster tail. So right now I'm just squeezing some lemon on there. It's nummy, and I'm trying to stay a little bit quiet, but I got a nice range where I'm not recording any other guests here. So my absolute favorite seafood is salmon. Lobster, I'm not really a crab leg fan. I love scallops. Oh, they are so good to me. Scallops kind of taste like a lobster. And so I like to eat those together. I don't think I could ever eat one of those, what is it, 10-pound lobsters? It's just going to be too much for me. Who be kidding? What I'm going to do? Oh, I could, what I don't eat, make a salad or something like that. That's true.
I threw 5 biscuits in the oven for you.
My little waiter boyfriend keep trying to get in the video. You gonna see, look at him, yep. Hi. He's the bomb. He's my Red Lobster boyfriend. The salmon is really good, you guys. I believe they broil all of this stuff. I don't think they boil anything, which is good. I'm not really into shrimp like this unless it's in shrimp fried rice. I don't like stuff like this. And if so, I do want it on the grill. I'm sorry for the face, but I'm not a fan of it like that. Shout out to the glass of ice water, y'all. I'm only going to drink it to half because that's just too much water for me for right now. So the police have been going ham in my city. So have our people. Like, we all got to do better. Like, the police don't always have to shoot to kill. They can shoot to, I guess, disable their perpetrator, but every life matters, I feel. And I live in Minnesota, so if you Google Minnesota or Minneapolis, Minnesota, you will see the craziness that has been going on. But I don't live in Minneapolis anymore. I don't think I'll ever live back there anymore. You can't pay me to move to Minneapolis anymore. There's been a lot of like robberies and stuff, preying on people, like iPhones and stupid things, like material things. Who walks around carrying cash nowadays? If you got a brain, you're gonna know no one really carries cash. And you can take my purse or my credit card, but I'm not giving you the code. I don't care. I really don't care. And you have to stand for something. So when it comes to my hard-earned, or if my kids were there, then maybe I would, but as soon as you run off with it, I'm going to call and cancel it. And if you try to make me take you to it, then I'm going to pray and hope that we run into them boys. Which 9 times out of 10 here it's going to happen, because we can't go down a couple of blocks without running into them boys, them guys. I just wish people would use their skills, and if you don't got none, learn them, and then support yourself. When you do things that are wrong, it won't last long. So that's all I'm going to say now about that. And then also, I'm thinking about going on a vacation. I got about a week ahead of me that I need to take for vacation. So if you guys had 5 days to be anywhere, where would you go? And what would you do? And if you went, would you go alone? That's one thing that's making me feel like I should just ask for it back and pay, which my job does, but I need a vacation, you guys. I was thinking Vegas, but Vegas is just so... Everyone's been to Vegas. I've been there so many times. I was thinking somewhere warm, but then we just had the hurricane, so I feel for the people that were involved, but I know a lot of things are off right now, and it'll probably be that way for a while because of the hurricane. But where would you guys go? Like, I've never been to Georgia. It'd be nice to go to Georgia, go through Atlanta, go to Savannah, which I know is like a far distance, but like with the actual, when I had time on their hands, pay them to take me and educate me on the place. North or South Carolina for sure. Oh, I love New York. I actually stayed in New York for a couple of times, so it'd be nice to just go back and just be able to relax. Go to Long Island, you know, be in the city, catch up with some friends. I have a couple of friends out there that are pastors, and I actually have some family members out there as well. Oh, I want to go to Seattle. I want to go to Seattle really, really bad, and I want to go and get some seafood from there, the market, and then have like a chef prepare it. So maybe I'll go to Seattle, you guys. There's a lot of young 30-something individuals, actually single as well, and so it'd be nice just to kind of like hook up and link up with some of the Seattle, what do you call them, the Seattleans or Seattleites or something like that, I don't know. And then, you know, just visit some good restaurants. Does anyone know what good restaurants they have in Seattle? If you do, just let me know below. And let me know also if you could go anywhere, where you would go. And I'm not traveling internationally. I just want to go either like, I'm not sure about Puerto Rico, not sure about Mexico. I would love to go to Africa, but when I have like 2 weeks, because it takes like 2 days to get to Africa, and then the same back. But those are one of the places I want to go. That's where my kid's father's from. And I know their seafood is amazing. So that's one of the biggest reasons. Well, you guys, I'm doing my best. The lemons kind of make it look like there's more, but let me show you. Got some shrimps left and all of that. I got the little shakers holding up this thing. I'm going to pause it, you guys, and then I'll come back in a little bit. I wasn't sure how much more space I had on here, but we're still recording. I'm just doing this from my phone. You guys, thank you for coming to my mukbang and stopping by and seeing me. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish all this, and I don't take leftover seafood with me, so thank you. Watch out for my seafood mukbangs, my fashion hauls, my get ready on a dime, and I really can't give any love advice right now, but as I become further in my person, maybe I'll be able to just give a little advice. So if you guys have any questions for me, you can ask them, and I'll be open and honest, and depending on what the questions are, I'll answer them now or I'll answer them later, but they will be answered. I hope to grow my channel, you guys, and I know that I will, and I'm going to do it in the least amount of time as possible. And I'm trying to think of a name for my gang. I just think that you guys are my loves, and so I always keep it one love. And until next time, you guys, hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. I was just about to burp, but I ain't gonna do none of that. And until next time, peace.